Hi everyone, good morning. Mariella from Binary Option Sheriff. Thank you very much for joining me today in this session where we are going to start trading with the signals which are being emitted by the Penny Millionaire software, however, using my strategy for compound trading. Once I am going to do this trading, I have to also advise that it is quite important to note that this kind of trading is not suitable for everyone. The risk involved is only to lose $25 of your capital. However, in order to be able to do this trading style, you need to have a good strategy and also have a good idea about fundamental analysis. So here we go. This is my style of trading with the software that I'm using today, which is the Penny Millionaire. I am using the signals which are emitted by the software. However, I am also using my fundamental analysis in order to trade. So here goes. This is how we are going to do our trading for today. So this is the platform for the Penny Millionaire, and today the strategy we are going to use is compound interest. At the moment, I have one um, uh, trade which has been already won. This was whilst I was experimenting with the trading. This was taken on the 4th. However, today we will be taking this compound strategy, which is basically taking one trade at a time and compounding the interest. This is my starting balance today, which is 1244.75. I plan to take 3 trades only. The timing is excellent. There is no news, and this is how I am going to trade. So first I'm going to scan the signals which are triggered by Penny Millionaire. Then I'm going to consult the real-time charts and do fundamental analysis in order to take the trades. I know that as you say, the trading temperature is right for the euro and US dollar. So let's have a look at the charts for the euro and US dollar. And as you can see, it is on an uptrend. The time now is 6:25 in the morning. However, it's Eastern time. We have an uptrend. Therefore, let's have a look and see what the trades are selecting. It is a call trade between the euro and US dollar with a 79% confidence factor. I will take the trade for $25, and I will be taking this as a first trade. The plan is as follows. The first trade is taken. If I win, if I have the first win of this trade at $25, what I will do is the next trade I will take the $25 investment together with the profit, and then I will also trade those together. So as you can see, my balance now is reflecting the trade which I have taken, and therefore what I need to do now is basically wait some time to see how the trade is ensuing. As you can see, the trade is looking very healthy. Our euro US dollar are behaving very well, and we picked the trade at the bottom, and now the currency pair are hitting the road up. As we can see, our entry point had been at 1.05383, and in fact, this is our first win at 1.0525. So our next trade is going to be for 44.75, which is how I am taking the strategy of my compound trading. This strategy, to be honest, can be used even without the software. It can be used with any of the positions that you can take, even making your own analysis. This is also important to note. However, the advantage of using the Penny Millionaire is that the signals which we are receiving are good signals. Next is AUD USD, and we have again a very, very clear uptrend, and therefore I confirm that the trade that is being recommended is a good signal trade. So here we go. 44.75 is the next trade that we are taking. So it's trade number 2. And here we go. I will try to take this trade now. Let me have a look. I reconfirm that my uptrend is very strong. So confirming the uptrend, and I will take the trade immediately, and we'll see how the second one goes. You have to remember that the maximum risk I have at this point is to lose the first $25 that I have put. So in this case, the risk exposure is always going to be limited only to the first $25. Bank de Binari is my second associated broker, and here we go, and we can see that we have taken the second position. This time is for 30 minutes. The entry rate was at 0.73257, and we'll have a look at the charts again in order to see how significant our decision is. Fantastic. If you look, the trend is still going upwards. I am still looking at a rate which is 5-minute chart. As you can see, the price keeps shooting up, and the idea here we are. Trade is closed. Second trade also won, and the next trade that I will take, which will be the last trade, because after that I am expecting some news, and that's important to note, will be at 80.55. So that will be my third and last trade. If I win the trade, then I have a few decisions to make, which I will discuss also with you as part of the decision making of this trading strategy. So now I am looking at the US dollar and Japanese yen with an 89% confidence rate, and as you can see, the signal is again a very strong signal. It is a very, very clear downtrend, which I will take as a put trade. Again, I am checking the 5-minute trade. I have had my pullback, and therefore at the moment I have a very clear direction that the price will be continuing its downtrend, as it seems, using the Bollinger Bands, and therefore my next trade is set to be for a put trade between the US dollar and the Japanese yen. Naturally, the risk is that I lose all my capital if this goes wrong. Having said that, I reiterate that my exposure is only limited to $25. Here is my entry rate. I have taken the trade at 115.386. It's a 10-minute trade. It's a very fast trade, and I'll wait 10 minutes and get back to see. Here we are with our last trade. Last trade has been won. It's now we are at a situation where we have 144.99. Can now have a look at the position that we started off with, and here we are with a new balance of 1364.65. Now, the last bit of information, which is very important, that I would like to give is what my options are at this point. So I have won 3 trades in a row, and as you can see, the profit is compounded and it is exponential. My choices now are threefold. I can either take on Monday, when I start trading again, a trade which will be the equivalent of my last winning trade, which would be 144.90, always staying with the same risk exposure of my original trade of 25, or else I can be a lot more conservative. And actually my recommendation, especially for new traders, is if you manage to get these 3 consecutive wins on trades, is that I would remove $100 from my trading and set it aside. Therefore, I will have definitely put away $100 of profit, and my first trade would be at 44.99, which is already a substantial trade, and try to take 3 trades, another 3 consecutive trades with the same strategy that I have done for compound interest. The third possible strategy would be to start all over. So basically, you remove all your profits, which would be the 144 less the $25, and just start all over with a $25 exposure. In this case, your profits will be secure until you lose your first trade, and you will have accumulated enough to always limit your risk exposure to just one $25 trade. It is a good strategy to use. I would not continue doing the exponential accumulation and cumulative trades if I were a sensible trader, and that is what I obviously recommend to you as well. However, the option is there, and if you really want to see your account growing to the extent of very fast, all the way to 1,000 or even 10,000, then you can keep on doing this kind of trading. However, of course, it would be unwise to risk so much when you already have had so much profit in hand. I wish you all a very good weekend. Thank you very much for joining me, and we will be back on Monday with trading. This time, trading directly on the broker's platform, where you will be able to determine also the expiry time of each individual trade. You can hit on the link below and have the Signal software system from Penny Millionaire. As you can see, you have high quality signals being given by the software. You can trade directly on the software itself, or else I will show you how to trade directly on the broker's platform next time in the next post. I would like your comments and your opinions, and what, in your opinion, which strategy I should take. Should I go for the 100% trade? Should I go for a new $25 trade? Or should I just hive off $100 from my profits today and take a $44.75? I have more or less already something in my head, but I would obviously like to have your feedback, because your feedback is extremely important. Thank you very much, and see you soon.